Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Lynette here, and today I'm going to be giving you an update on my 31-day fast. I am day 25, day 25. I made sure I counted this time so I wouldn't be all over the place. So I have 6 more days to date. Today is Sunday. Next Sunday I will be eating my first meal in 31 days. Whew. Y'all prayed for me. I know you did, because I felt your prayers. I made it through. All praises to the Most High. I made it through. It was rough. It wasn't that rough, really. I'm just going to go over pretty much everything that I went through from day 11. I think I stopped off until today. I have to say that after a couple of, after about a day 11 or so, your mind just shuts off. It just, it kind of accepts that, hey, we're not going to eat. So it's not like a serious struggle. It's a mental thing. Once you block it out and you realize you're not going to eat, you just kind of go on with your day. If you feel hungry, I would just drink the juice, and then I would feel fine, So I do know that eating is a lot of it's mental. It really is. Food addictions, of course, is a mental thing. It's a craving. And it's habits, I think, a lot of habits. You create new habits, your body realize, hey, I don't have to have it. I mean, really, I thought I would be like, I see those people on what is that, Naked and Afraid, and by day 21 they look like savage beasts. I mean, they're just crawling basically to the finish line. And of course, yeah, I'm in the nice little security of shelter with air conditioning. I don't have to go out there and hunt and cut down trees and whatnot to make my shelter. So I know I'm not expending as much calories as them, although I am working, and I do work in the elements. It's still not, I thought I would be just like at the end, just kind of like limping in to the finish line, which no, I'm not. I think the only time I really had a problem is when I decided to go ahead and prepare for my next week. I just ordered a bunch of stuff on Vitacost, and just thinking about that food, kind of gave me a little mental breakdown. Gave me a little mental breakdown. My resolve was, working on me. It was rough, and then it's like once you start thinking about food, hunger pains come. But as long as you're in the chill mode and you're not thinking about it, it's okay. But I want to go back to, let's go ahead and start back to around day 11. I told you, excuse me, what I went on with me, where, I thought I had wind, and that whole flushing of everything, and how I thought, that my large intestine just stopped working because it was just liquid. Well, honey, let me tell you, okay? About that day 12, 13, and I don't know, I'm thinking it might be around hormonal time, because around hormonal time for a woman, we have a natural flushing of our bodies anyway. And so I'm thinking that everything was just, still on code. It was like, hey, this is what we do, so it don't matter what you're doing, honey, we still gonna flush. So it's like, instead of frequent urination, oh my goodness, okay, it's like, let's move from to the small intestines to the large. And so all of the fluid was just going out there. I mean, when I tell you it was flushing, it was flushing. It's like everything. And I was just like, what is this? And then I noticed that some of my bowel movements were like solid. And I'm like, what in the world? What? ¿Qué es eso? What is this? No sabe, no say. I was like, I don't know what this is, because how do you get a solid from liquids? But yeah, it was like, was that just sitting around in there? I mean, where did it come from? I mean, we need to know. I mean, But yeah, so that's what happened. And it was like, and then the color that it was weird too, because I'm eating all these bright fruits and vegetables, and it was like as black as tar. I mean, as black as tar. It's almost like were you just sitting around in there, I mean, waiting for, a rainy day. I mean, what? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, just okay. And so, yeah, I had moments where I was just wondering what's going on. And then after a while, after about a week, that flushing pretty much stopped, and then it went to like a more normal, maybe every 2 days, a little something. And I just, assume since, there's no I mean, this is all like a liquid diet. I just think now my body is just starting to eat its own fat. And then that's what's expelling, because where else is it coming from? I mean, how much solids can you get out of liquid? I'm pretty sure you can maybe squeeze it dry until you can get something, but I don't know. I think these are things that were already in my body and now flushing out. So yeah, that midday I did have energy. I wasn't low, I wasn't energy depleted. Like I told you, I was taking my Irish moss too, so the minerals were there. So that's where I feel like, I wasn't mineral depleted, so I didn't feel, only when I felt hungry, and then like I said, I took care of that hunger. I drank, then I was fine. And I had enough energy to go through my day. I wasn't sluggish at the end of the day like I thought I would be. Now, don't get me wrong. When I come home, I just want to kind of just stay at home and reduce my calorie output, because I'm not trying to do too much, I'm not trying to do too much. But I have my days where I did work. Every Fridays, I kind of just do like a deep cleaning of the house. I do all my laundry or whatever else I need to do. And so that's when I expend a lot of energy. I'll mop, I'll, of course, clean the bathrooms. You know what goes on when you have to clean. I do that. So, yeah, after that week of flushing, and then it went to a more normal, like maybe every 2 or 3 days, I have, bowel movements that are just very small, and then still flushing, but frequent urination. Of course, you expect that because all you're drinking is water. I make sure I drink like a bottle of water before I drink my juice, because the juice is very is non from concentrate, so it's fresh juice, so it's very rich. And so, but yeah, I do notice now that I can officially say I am poor physically. It's like now I'm in the stage where I'm in, like I said, this is just the last 6 days, the last little kick. And I was a size 4 when I started this, and now I think I'm about a size 2. Even my husband kind of got scared. He was like, "You sure you don't want to just eat, He's losing weight too, but I really believe he's like maybe eating a light meal during the day, because that first few days I can tell the difference, how he was looking, and now he seems a little bit more satisfied. I mean, I suspect that. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But yeah, he's scared. He was like, "You sure you don't want to have like maybe a little light meal or something?" I'm like, that would defeat the purpose. This is something I want to do. I want to just say I did it and not cheat. And I really don't have the desire to cheat. I mean, that voluptuousness is going to come on back. So we're going to work on that, honey. But yeah, I'm like, it'll come back. The weight will come back. And, all the curves that I might be dropping right now will come back. I am like a beanpole. I'm not even going to front. I mean, I would show you, but my convictions won't let me, expose my body. But yeah, I am a 2, and I may be even less than that, to tell you the truth, because my clothes are just hanging, just hanging, my arms, yeah, and I'm okay with it, because I still feel good. I still have energy, but right now I really do believe that my body is just now is starting to just chew on the fat, basically, because I've had no fat in close to 31 days. But yay, y'all, we made it. We made it. This time next week, I am going to be grubbing. I am going to I think I'm gonna share that with y'all. I really am. My first meal, I probably go ahead and share it with you guys. I was gonna wait a couple of weeks before I upload this because I already recorded another video, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and upload this one next week so you can get a more updated progress. Be pretty close to where I am right now, and yeah, we made it. Thank y'all for those prayers, because yeah, I think my worst times was just pretty much me at nighttime. That's the worst time, at nighttime, where I want to snack. It's the same. It's always the same. It's always that time where you're right in front of the TV and you're used to just munching on something. And so, yeah, but I don't miss the meals. I really don't. I mean, not unless I'm provoked by food smells as I'm going through my day, wherever I'm at. I go in patients' homes and sometimes they be throwing down, this is the South, y'all. They like to cook, okay? That cornbread every day, rice, gravy, 30-weight gravy, pot roast, whatever it is, gumbo. It's always going on down here. And so, yeah, that's the struggle, but it did help me build discipline. And I think it's going to translate not only physically. I'm not looking for physical results. It's more spiritual, that discipline in your behavior. It's about your mind, because if you control this, you control your body. And that has kept me strong, and I'm thankful. And I'm happy that you guys came with me. I just wanted to document this in case someone else is thinking about doing such a drastic life change. Maybe they need it for a life change. Maybe they do need it for dietary purposes. You can do it. You can do it. Just pray, fast and pray while you're with it. Commune with the Almighty. Read your Bible. Enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the struggle. And I just want to thank y'all for coming with me on this journey. Remember that you're beautiful, and I love you. Bye.